Hey guys, John Murray here. Today I'm going to talk about a technique that I love. I've had some great days with, and it's a great way to catch fish. Now, I'm out pre-spawn. It's February. It's cold. Waters are dirty. Most of them are coming up, and one of the baits I love is a River2Sea RUCKUS. This is a 5/8 ounce lure. I like the bright colors when you're throwing a bait like this. The key to this bait, again, is the rattle. You want that noise. You want to draw attention to the bait. And what I've always heard is it's like someone putting $100 bill at your doorbell and ringing your bell, and you come out, you look around, there's a $100 bill, you forget about the doorbell and grab the $100 bill. This rattle attracts the bass, and then they look up and they see this lure that looks exactly like something they'd eat, and they swallow it. And I don't know, this style bait has been around forever and it's always caught them. I love this style bait this time of year. Covers a lot of water, it's versatile. Sometimes I live on Lake Chickamauga, and sometimes you throw this bait out and let it sink to the bottom and sort of work it like a jig to catch them. Other times you burn it through the water column as fast as you can just to trigger a strike. And a lot of times, you know, most of the time I'm just sort of slow rolling it. So it just maybe runs into stuff, knocks a little bit, but just going through the water column. There's not a right or wrong way to fish it. Let those fish tell you how to fish it. But the key is how you set it up. I like it on fluorocarbon line. This is 20-pound gamma fluorocarbon. I like a glass tipped rod. This is a 6-gill rod with some give to it. I like some give to it. I want that fish to get that bait in its mouth before I set the hook. And I use a fairly quick retrieve reel. This is a 6-gill reel with 7-to-1, so I can move this if I really need to move this through the water column. But the biggest key about it is the RUCKUS is it just draws fish to it. Sort of like a topwater lure when it's still too cold to throw it. So I'll throw it anywhere from January all the way up to March, somewhere in there. That's the prime time. Not to say you can't catch them year round on it, because you can in the fall and summer. But we're talking this time of year is so versatile because you can work it so many ways to catch those fish. I don't think there's any, if you have open water, this is what you want. If you have a lot of grass, then you have to keep it up a little head on top of it and catch that grass and rip it off there. That's a lot what I do on Tennessee River. But it's a great bait in any situation where you want to find those bass quickly and catch them in the cold water. The River2Sea RUCKUS is your perfect bait.